So about character set. So when like your computer or database stores data, it uses a character set. So initially, like in few years back, uh, Oracle when was using US7 ASCII. This is like it's a 7-bit uh, ASCII code, which was sufficient to store all the alphabets and all the symbols like star and dollar sign and square bracket and less than, greater than, everything uh, in this 7-bit ASCII code. So if you have 7-bit, then you can store 127 different alphabets and symbols. And then but it was using a 1 byte, so it has 8-bit. So the additional bit was used by many other vendor or uh, computer manufacturer to use that eighth bit to have. So if you have 8-bit, then you can have 256 different combination. So they use the 8-bit to store various languages from mostly from Eastern Europe, uh, like you have Greek or French or Russian. They have different character code. So that's why you'll see this WE8 ISO, and there was one another. This is Western Europe, um, and it uses the 8-bit. It can accommodate the 7 ASCII code, like first 7 bits, and the last 8-bit is for to represent any additional character from any language on the Europe side. But then as technology evolved and we got into internet era, so we needed one way to represent and handle all the languages, all the alphabets and all the languages, all the symbols in the world, like Chinese and Japanese and Korean, Russian, Greek, everything. So that's why the AL32-bit, there's a UTF encoding scheme, UTF-8 encoding scheme. Under this encoding system, you have one called AL32 UTF-8. So it's a 32-bit. So it's a 4-byte. It uses for every symbol. It uses maximum 4 byte. Because as you can see, US7 ASCII and WE8 they use 1 byte, but L32 UTF-8 uses 4 bytes. Uh, but the thing is, if you're using only English language, so it will use only 1 byte. It will not use the remaining 3 bytes. But if you're using some language which need uh, multiple bytes, so let's say some Chinese character will need all the 4 bytes, so it will use all the 32-bit. So that means this UTF-8 encoding scheme uses the same old ASCII coding methods, but along with incorporating additional for other languages also. L16 UTF-16 is for a national character set. It is USD16B encoding scheme. Uh, this national character set is used if your machine doesn't have or your database is not set up with UTF-8, L32 UTF. You still use the old one. You can, and for specific columns you need uh, different, like Chinese character or Russian character, then you can use a national character set only for that specific column. So we'll talk about it as we're discussing in this session. So I hope you understood a little bit about the character set.